Tax dodging by corporation and wealthy cost every taxpayer $1,026 in 2012. Welcome back to the Fowler Show and the re-up, and that's what we're talking about in tonight's re-up. America's largest corporations have stashed nearly $1.5 trillion in offshore tax havens in Bermuda, the Cayman Islands, and Ireland, countries where they do little business but claim massive profits due to low taxes. As a result, corporate tax rates fell to a near 40-year low in 2011. Even as profits rose to a 60-year high. According to the U.S. Public Interest Research Group, tax dodging cost individual taxpayers $1,026 and every small business $3,067 in 2012. Those costs doesn't come from higher taxes. Instead, they often come from the form of higher budget deficits, or as they are now, a substantial cut in public programs and services that benefit middle and low income families. As corporate tax reform becomes a hot topic in Washington, however, corporations are pushing for reforms that would make it easier for offshore profits, or a territorial system desired by corporations and corporate lobby groups, which exempt most foreign profits from American taxation, allowing corporations to return profits to the U.S. without taxing them whatsoever. America. I know I say that a lot. But what is it going to take for this Congress to understand that they're not run by lobbyists and corporate interests? They're run by the people that they go to Congress to represent. This should be a rallying cry for all folks out there that we need to take, one, money out of our politics, two, beyond taking money out of politics, two, we need to make sure that our politicians are beholden to the voters, and three, we need to demand that our politicians ban U.S. companies from putting money in offshore accounts. Or, you don't have to ban it, compromise. We're all about compromise. Woo-sa. Woo-sa. Little yin, little yang. You can have your money offshore, and maybe because you have higher returns over there. But when that money comes back stateside, that money should be taxed at the same rate that U.S. profits are taxed at. You can't tell me it's about creating jobs, because none of these corporations are creating any jobs. They can't tell you where they're creating jobs because they aren't creating any jobs. There are no jobs. They have all this money, a 60-year high in profits, yet, as I talked about earlier in the show, we still have only created 88,000 jobs in the month of March. A complete and total and utter disparity. Utter, total, complete disparity, and we have nothing to prove. There's nothing to show for it besides the fact that taxpayers have to pay $1,000 more, and the small businesses that quote unquote GOPers claim to represent have to pay $3,000 more because of a lack of services. And I think that's the interesting part, because people think that, taxes don't really matter, but what they do is they adjust projections. And they cause higher budget deficits, and they cause cuts to programs that benefit middle class and working class families. And a lot of those middle class and working class families happen to be, and usually are, small business owners. The local grocery store, the local dry cleaner, the local corner store, the bike fixer, the candlestick maker, the shoe maker. You know who I'm talking about. The seamstress, the daycare worker, the daycare owner. That's who these laws affect the most. The people that you depend on every single solitary day of your life to take care of your children, to water your plants, to cut your grass, and to clean your homes. We've got to do better, America. We've got to demand more from our elected officials. It's just that simple.